East in here. We're still going over trend lines, so we keep marking up for you. You know, the more you see it, the better you'll become at it. It'll be easier for you guys to start doing it. And don't just watch us do it on here. You know, like go through and on your own. You guys take your own time on it and really do it yourself, practice yourself, and see how things work out. You know, practice on your demo accounts live, go back test. And when I say live, I mean practice on your demo accounts in real time, you know, and see how things are playing out. But always go back and back test, guys. I know it's not fun, but if you really want to get good, it's what you're going to have to do. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm looking at this here. So boom, we don't touch here, but we touch here. So we got this going, and I automatically saw we have a much steeper one as well, right? I would also be looking in this area here, actually. And this is what you'll do sometimes, guys. You can do this. You go, okay. I don't like that. I don't want to go through the bodies. You know, just play with it. You know, just look at it. Look at what fits best. It's going to be this one right here. This one fits best. Okay? Doesn't leave out a whole lot of peaks. Got multiple touches, or it comes very, very close, very tight. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at. All right, so overall, we're headed down. Our overarching trend line is descending. We have a tighter one drawn here. You can have this right after these peaks here. If you want to wait for this third one, you can even pull it down here so you get the wicks here, okay? All right, then you probably just adjust that a little bit. Y'all see how right here in this area, the price got here, broke, didn't retest, it shot right back in. So that is a sign that you're really like right here, like so. Okay, so we're looking at that, and let's look for some counter trend lines. You know, let's trade. So here, all right, now what qualifies as a solid counter trend line, right? Or a solid trend line at all. Now, personally, from experience, you can do stuff like this, but really what you want to see, especially if you're just starting out, you want to see those moves that have, you know, 2 or 3 solid divots on it. And this was an S&R zone right here. So that's what that was. But you don't want to have, because I remember when I was starting out, guys, I was drawing trend lines like this. I was like, oh yeah, look, I'm this far into the move, and I'm like, all right, if this breaks and retests, I'll sell it. It broke and retested, and I sold it, and it shot up, right? So you don't want to be like Samurai Jack all over the place, right? You want verified counter trend lines, okay? So like this doesn't really give you a nice setup, you know what I mean? It's not confirmed, okay? So this, I like this one a little better. This price shoots off, comes back, touches it, shoots off, right? There's a reaction point off here. Here, it kind of glides around all the way up and then touches it and shoots off. So I don't really like that. Now, I want the confirmed counter trend line. So this one was fine, you know? And if it's looking like this, don't try and force a trend line on it, you know? Just do what you do. Look, break, retest. Do what looks right to you. If it doesn't look right, if it doesn't feel like, if you're not sure, don't touch it. Wait for the market to set up something more clear and apparent for you. You know, don't try and force things. All right, so break and retest here was nice. The top of our trend line here, right under our descending channel. Sorry, right under our descending trend line. Break and retest of our counter trend line. Perfect. Head on down. Look how smooth it is when everything lines up, right? Then you have a shorter term. This breaks and retests, does go up, but we don't recommend you counter trade anything, right? So you're just only looking for sells. Even if price is flying up, you're only looking for sells until these levels break over here. All right, so another counter trend line right here. boom, breaks and sustains outside. Okay, now this one, for me, this one took off pretty quick, and plus there's this little mini S&R zone right here. So I wouldn't have sold this, I wouldn't have been in this, right? I wouldn't have been in, and that's fine. Get the next one, right? So looking at this, does this look okay? No. What is that? We're not trading that. That doesn't look, it's not clear enough for us, right? Got an S&R zone right here. I'll throw some S&Rs in here. I don't care. Boom. All the candle bodies to the wicks, right? So, and then, you put this stuff together, guys. So even if I have a nice solid counter trend line here, a break and a retest, why would I sell it? You're in seller's territory, Easton. Okay, look at this level right here. What am I going to do? Take profit right here and possibly get, it might shoot down, wick up, and then it could break. Look, rejection, rejection, rejection. This level needs to break. So even if the trend line says sell, just wait for the confirmed trade and wait for this to break and retest, then sell. Look how much smoother that was. You'd been sitting there. You would have taken this sell. You'd been like, oh my gosh. All right, we're feeling it. Oh my gosh, you're getting worried right here. You got in right here, and this right here, you're about to have a heart attack. All right, wait for the confirmed trade. Don't force it. All right, let me make sure I don't mess this up. Keep it lined up where it was at. Okay, so here, all right, it gets a little wishy-washy, right? So we're coming down. There's no solid counter trend lines to catch this move here. You can do it based off S&R. Boom. Right. I'm left this wick out here, but I got these bodies, and I got the bottom of this wick here. So that looks pretty good. Oh, look, it lined up right here. I didn't even see that. All right, but it broke down, retested, right? And, gave you signs that it wanted to go down, but it did end up right here. You probably exited on this green candle, shot back down. Well, let's wait a minute and see. Comes back, gives you a nice retest. It actually leaves and comes back, gives you a nice retest before heading on down. All right, there's no trend line involved in that. There's not a good trend line in there. Use your other tools. Okay, now here, boom, boom, you bought this green candle and you closed on this green candle. Why'd you close? Because this is buyer's territory out here, right? Let me label this for you guys. Where's my text? There it is. All right. This is buyer's territory. On this side of this trend line, it's the buy zone. And on the other side is the sell zone. I don't think I had to capitalize that other one, so we're going to not capitalize that. All right. Are y'all understanding this? If you're under this descending trend line, you are in the sell zone. If you are above it, you are in the buy zone. Okay? So price breaks, retest, we buy. Price breaks back through and retest, we exit. That's okay. We're in the sell zone, right? But we're not going to exit unless price breaks and maintains, right? We need a retest. It could break and shoot right back out. That's fine. We should still be in. You need a retest. So it maintained under this line, our trend line in the sell zone. We're not trying to sell just right now. We were trying to buy, so we exit the trade. Immediately breaks back up, right? Gives you, breaks back up and sustains. You can buy again. Just be careful because the wicks on here show that there is some downward strength, okay? So, where's our big trend line? There it is. How do I have this one lined up? So looking at the big trend line here, it comes through like so. And I mean, look at the different trend lines y'all can put on these things. It is completely, and look at how much it differs, right? This up here, it's the smallest difference. But look at what a big impact it had down here. All right, so you want to make sure that you do draw your trend lines and draw them well. You know, draw several of them. Start fanning your trades. Develop your trades with these trend lines. Right? If everything's breaking and retesting to the upside, you're probably going up. You know, that's how you develop swing trades. Let's see, which line is this? Here. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so I have this through the bodies, over through this, right over this wick. And I mean, look, y'all seeing how this works? These are different trend lines you can have on this. Look, I can even draw a trend line down this way if I really want to. You know, or I can draw one from here to here. You know, and look, and all of these trend lines are breaking to the upside. Why is that? It's because we're fixing to go to the upside. This is what happens during market reversal time. Everything's going to start breaking like this. No matter how you draw, it's going to start breaking to the upside. Right? That's just how it works. So that was clear cut. Right? And finally, big break, market reversal. So, I mean, that's how you can catch that. So you come down in your main overall descending channel, use your counter trend lines to take your trades all the way down. If there's no good counter trend lines, throw some S&R on it, and you're fine, right? And then when stuff starts to break the opposite direction, it's time to start switching biases, okay? Boom. That's how you work a swing trade and a market reversal. All right, guys, so I hope y'all got some value out of this video. I hope it really helped y'all out with trend lines. Maybe threw a little bit of S&R in there to kind of clean that up. Just remember, don't force ugly trend lines. If it's not a clear trend line, don't use it, you know, and try practice drawing them different ways and see what looks good, like how the market's moving with it, you know? So I hope this guy's helped. Y'all take it easy.